What would you expect your man to do? And men, what would you do? Would you fight him, go to jail maybe? It's a risky question, that's why I'm asking.
If Fresh was actually like 165 IQ, pulling the strings behind the
I was just thinking that when you started saying that.
I mean, like, this is a pretty good answer, okay?
165.
You have to acquiesce to that, like, you know, battle, pretty much.
Good answer, Walter.
Respect.
Wait, what did Walter do prior to FNF?
What I do on my show is I usually call what is called a happy ending. Let's end with, you know, there's a little double entendre right there. You got it. She's smart. So we like to say that the future looks bright here at Valuetainment. There's a lot of fucking crazy things going on in the world. Yet we keep going. All right, keep pushing forward. The future looks bright. So put a little silver lining on this thing. I think at the end of the day, your guys' message is super important for men. And if women are willing to listen and not be triggered, it's actually very important for them as well. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
So what would you guys say is your ideal outcome for men and women today?
I think personally speaking, I've seen it work where my grandparents were together for 70 years plus, and it worked out very well. But for the most part, because they follow their roles. So ultimately, I would hope from hearing us speak and us giving knowledge that each person knows their role in their relationship, whether it's feminine or masculine, but they're doing their role. And ultimately,
He's not Muslim?
I don't know.
He's wearing a cross.
Does saying this make you excited to unveil your 60-page anti-red pill manifesto?
Oh yeah, we still have to do that. Oh.
What?
Wait,
Did
what
you
do you-
just lie about that? Did you make that up to me?
Oh, I thought you were talking about how I was saying like a long time ago we should write.
No,
we should
you said
troll
you
and
had-
write a
oh, so
red
you
pill.
lied.
Okay,
You made
why
that
are
up.
you revealing my?
You made that up.
My prep
No,
tactics.
That's okay.
when it's said and done, they understand what their partner likes, what they don't like, and they understand it's better to have a family than be by yourself.
Amen.
Well said.
I'm gonna keep it nice and simple, but kind of explain why. For both parties to be happy. And what I mean by this is we live kind of in a world here, not even kind of, we live in a world where we prioritize the female sexual strategy and female happiness. You know, walk down the aisle in a white dress, man waiting
Is
for
he
her,
sick?
lives her life, gets that security.
No, he was screaming last night. Remember the video we watched with him doing the Hail Hitler
He
show?
lost his voice doing
Yeah,
that.
he was screaming all night over that, yeah.
Whatever. But the man a lot of the times isn't happy. There's a reason why they said, oh, you took the plunge, and they make fun of guys that are getting married because for a lot of guys, you know, there's a reason why she's wearing a white dress, he's wearing a black suit. It's his funeral, essentially. I don't want it to be that way for men. I want guys to get in a relationship that they want to get with a girl that deserves it, where both of you are fulfilled. You're on your purpose, you're chasing success, she's chasing you, and if you so choose, your value should be high enough where if you want to have other women, you should be able to be transparent about it, open about it, and give your girl the opportunity to make a conscious decision if she's willing to accept this lifestyle, right? And you guys would be surprised how honest you could be with girls if you got your shit together. So I don't want guys to be deceptive with women. I want women to also get what they want out of a relationship, which is happiness and security from that man and him provide for her, because I do believe that men need to be providers, but I also believe that men need to also work on them being happy as well. We need to prioritize both parties being happy in the relationship, and that comes from the guy being at his best version of himself and the woman doing and following that man's lead.
Well said. Well, I'll end with this. For years, I've always heard, happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. Hey, man, your wife's happy? Okay. What I've learned, for sure, what I know to be true, and women, listen for a second, happy king, happy kingdom. Because if the king is happy, then the queen will be happy, and then everyone in the kingdom will be happy. But if it's happy wife and happy life, and the husband is miserable, everybody's freaking miserable. So women, would you be happy being the queen or not, I guess is the question, in a happy kingdom? Don't answer that. We'll answer that the next time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the end. We'll do our Q&A with Fresh and Fit.
Sorry.
But real quick, round. Oh, you got what you got?
Yes, we have one more huge super chat.
Okay.
$500 by you let's notice.
All right.
So
Who else?
this is an official rating on a 1 hour alcohol rates.
Oh, bro.
To 10 and how much he would pay you for sex. So, yeah, he's a $500 super chat. Shout out to you, man.
He's saying,
Guy's
he's saying,
hilarious.
he's saying alcohol, which means, you know what that means, right? Alcohol? Never mind.
Okay, so I shall read it.
All right, so where are we gonna start from?
All right, so
From Janelle.
From Janelle, okay. So this
Janelle,
is
raise your hand real fast so the audience knows who you are. There you go. Boom.
All right, so this is the official rating. 1 hour alcohol rates for tonight's episode. Janelle 1, $0. Patricia 3, $0. Maria 8, $1,000. Sarah 6, $0. Melina 4, $0.
Miami 4, yes.
Carol 8, $600. Georgia 1,
This nigga racist.
$0. Gigi 2, $100. Sarah 4, $0. Amy $5, $0. Maya 2, $0. Destiny 3, $0. Shay 4, $0. Tony 6, $600. Shay 6, $400. Layla Weenie, that's a weird name. $400, 7. Natalie 5, $0. And Abigail 3, $0. Shout out to you, Yvette.
How much is he giving Zerka to jerk him off?
I have no idea, but find out.
All right, we gave $500, so I guess.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, all right, well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you be willing to listen. I believe Nat. Are we gonna keep Fresh and Fit? Okay.
All right,
Do you have the-
Tyler, do you want to watch the Q&A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you bored?
First, yeah.
Nope.
We're gonna.
I'm hyped for this.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right, so wrap it up. You know,
Because they might ask really good questions.
yeah,
for the
Eric,
audience
why don't we keep
watching.
keep it rolling?
The show goes on, man.
end the episode.
Let's keep it running. I know they're gonna have good questions that people can benefit from.
No, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Questions at home. All good. All good.
Keep it in pink.
By the way, if you guys want to give a message to the people at home, do that now, and then we'll entertain the audience.
I mean, I think. Let's let the audience decide.
Yeah, you can decide.
You guys are the ones that are here. Are you guys okay with the 13,000 plus potentially hundreds of thousands of people that might watch this and learn from a question that you have? Okay. Iron sharpens iron, man. Because you guys might be asking a question that someone at home doesn't have the opportunity to ask. Maybe they don't have the money to come be here. Maybe they don't have the opportunity to be here. And you might be asking a question that will save them from putting a gun in their mouth.
Yeah. Totally agree. Let's keep rolling. All good.
Show goes on!
Raise your hand. This guy had a first question. Your hand went up. We got to get a mic over here. We got Ivan and from PBD Consulting in the house. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. The gentleman over there. Yeah, that guy. Stand up, guy. Give us your name.
And real quick, before you ask your question, guys, there's no stupid question, all right? We're all at different points in our life. If they ask a question, I don't want anybody ridiculing anybody that asks a question because at the end of the day, we're here to make each other better. And it's tough to be a man in 2023, all right? So.
All right, well, does this work? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's on.
Hello, everybody. My name's Andres. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. I love you guys. You guys do amazing content. I love that you preach loyalty to your fans as well, which is awesome. Something you don't see a lot nowadays. SOS, PVD. Roy Castillo, get me a sales job at Valuetainment, please. Also, so my question is, ladies, what do you expect your man to do? And men, what would you do if some random dude went up to your girl and slapped her at the bar? What would you do? What would you expect your man to do? And men, what would you do? Would you fight him, go to jail maybe? It's a risky question. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, so just so we understand the question, what would they, this is your main girl?
Yeah.
And someone grabbed her ass at the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to ask the ladies first what they would expect, right?
What do you expect? How would they feel if their man did what they wanted?
Okay, so what do you expect? What would you, we'll start here and we'll go.
I expect that my man defend me for sure, but I don't want to see him fighting with the other guy because
Okay.
I don't like violence.
Okay,
I'd probably fight back, personally. I wouldn't expect
so
much.
you would strike him?
Yeah, of course you would. Have you not seen my guns? You have seen them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what if he's a
You
big
have
guy?
seen them.
I'm gonna start calling you Mo.
Yeah. All right, what about you?
I would expect him to put his arm out, protect me, and verbally say, "Don't do that," and then us leave. So there's no altercation.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah, I'd probably want him to defend me as well, but I don't know. I don't think I would get upset with him if he didn't, because I probably wouldn't want him to be in such a rough position.
Okay, so like, I feel like if the very first goal was like, I would expect him to smack the guy, and then if you delete Melina, I think all of them would be like, yeah, he should fight. That would be my guess. I feel like now they're all gonna give this answer, but who knows? We'll see.
That wouldn't happen with me. Is this working? I keep asking it.
Yeah,
They
it's
say
working.
that wouldn't happen with me. My man would not let someone get that close to me. First of all, to be in that situation to touch me, because I only date alphas. And yeah, so that's
I'm so happy her mic was fucking up all night. God, it's just, that's like God heard my prayers and he just fucking smote that woman down. And I hate her for her brain, not for any other feature. I don't even see her as a woman, actually. I just see her as a being.
I didn't think you hated her
and
for her appearance.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying that, like,
I'm
originally,
saying you feel like it's justified
I
to
didn't
insult her
even know
appearance.
they were women on the panel. But then I saw Melina like, oh shit, and then I noticed. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying that for her brain, I hate like the thoughts and words that she
Yeah.
utters, you know?
So one of my friends, like in college, he was dating this girl, and she like broke up with him because they went to a party, and she was like drunk and like provoking this guy or like fighting with this guy or arguing with him, and he like pulled out a gun, and he walked away and was like, "Let's go," and she stayed because she was drunk, and she thought that was a huge turnoff because she was just like, "Why didn't you stay?" And he was just like, "Oh, he had a gun." What do you think?
The guy literally dodged a bullet. That sounds like a ratchet hoe that you need to stay as far the fuck away from as possible. If a woman is gonna be starting fights like that, then she better be able to fucking finish them. I would never die on some retarded shit that a retarded fucking woman starts, unless it's like some fucking unless it's like some serious like But if it's just like some stupid shit at a bar and she's like getting weapons involved, well, she can carry just as well as a guy can. So fuck that
No, I
shit.
just thought it was interesting because you were saying like Myron always says like these protection examples, and it's like, when does this happen in the real world? And I just
Sure. I mean, it depends on like I mean, it's going to depend a lot on who's starting the fight. But if the woman is starting a fight, then the woman can finish the fight. Good luck.
What about you?
Makes sense.
Me?
Yeah.
I would definitely expect him to defend me.
Same, I would expect. If he didn't, I would be turned off.
Okay, and what if he did it for you?
Same. I think
turn off.
there's appropriate responses. You know, I think you could escalate, but I think an appropriate response would definitely be to defend.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I don't think it should necessarily resort to violence straight away, but your man should be able to be assertive and be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Okay. And then on the couch, you guys, all you ladies, would you expect him to defend you? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. If you'd expect him to defend you. Pretty much everyone. Now, raise your hand if you would lose respect for you if he didn't defend you. If he didn't fight. Raise your hands. Okay, all right. Okay, so you got your answers. And then you wanted, what was the other thing you wanted? Well, see, that's a case-by-case basis depending on the girl and then depending on the severity of the situation, right? If he's like a drunken retard or whatever, like just acting stupid, hey man, that's not acceptable behavior, get the fuck out of here, right? But it also depends on your relationship with that woman as well, right? Obviously, main girls get certain privileges that regular other girls don't. So it depends on the hierarchy of where that woman stands.
True.
With you as the man. So,
You're not
even
defending a
your
side
side
hoe,
chicks
right?
are public property to a degree.
Well, but much less. Like, imagine if you're like a king, like a lord over like your serfdom, and somebody comes and like rapes and kills a farmer, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, give me 20 bushels of corn. But now, if the guy attacks like somebody within like the walls, like another noble person, as part of your, then you'd probably demand blood.
Yeah. So it's open on mine and closed on yours. Is it closed even for the side chicks then? Because if your side chick is allowed to get like assaulted and you're not going to defend her and she's not getting full protection privileges, then why do you deserve like full loyalty privileges?
I have no fucking idea.
Has he said something about that? Like the side
That's a good question. Though. Yeah, do the side chicks? Yeah, and then do you tell the women which one are the main chick and which one are the side chicks? Are they allowed to even know that?
Probably, because he was literally saying like, if I can no longer protect a woman, she should leave. Remember about the legs thing?
Yeah, that's a lot of women he's got to defend. He's like running around, making sure all of them are okay.
Yeah. While also living with his bros in an iron house.
Yeah, that's where they're training every day for all the fighting that they have to do for all these women they're defending.
It's a multivariate situation depending on a bunch of different circumstances. Anybody else have a question? What was that? I mean, hold on. Right. Yeah, that's the question that the man has to ask himself. That's the question the man has to ask himself. What about you? Can we get him a mic? You guys.
Hello. Okay. So I have a question for the women, and I do have a podcast, Alpha Anthony. But so how do we get younger women to start wanting to have kids again instead of having a job and try to focus on work until it's too late for them to be after?
This is like the crux of why I usually hate reactionary politics or reactionary spaces, is because this shit, it doesn't work. Like, you can't make people go backwards. And it doesn't even make sense. What did I just see yesterday? That, like, Israel is a place that has, like, rampant abortion, or not rampant, I'm sorry, but abortion, I think, is free for everybody. A lot of women are on contraceptives. Like, Israel is very big on, like, women's rights over, like, reproductive health. And Israel has, like, a birth rate of, like, fucking, I think it's 3.0 per woman, 2.9. For a developed country, this is like one of the highest it might be the highest birth rate in the world, I think, for a developed country. But then when you look at comparable countries that are trying their best to like drive more women to have children, I think like Italy and France and shit, like you'll have initiatives, you'll have government welfare, you have all these programs, they like can't get people to do it. So I don't think that like just having birth control or like getting rid of it is like necessarily the answer.
30 and have a low chance of having children.
So, guys, if you're gonna ask the questions to the girls, can you point out who you want to answer specifically? Because we got like 20 women here.
Okay, so it's Destiny's wife.
Okay.
Do I need to repeat the question, or do you understand it? Like, is it?
Sorry.
Do you understand the question? Or should I repeat it? Okay.
I think that. Wait, say that one more time. Sorry. You call me Destiny's wife, bro.
Yeah. Well, I don't know your name. I don't know half the people's name here.
Yeah.
But
Mel time.
What?
You want Mel time?
What's your name?
Melina.
Melina. Okay.
Yeah, Mel time.
No, I don't want Mel. I'm Melina.
You want Mel time?
No.
Well, you asked me a question, so you get Mel time.
Okay, Melina, I have a question for you.
Yep.
So how do we get young women to be more traditional in wanting kids younger instead of wanting a career until it's too late for them to have kids?
I think you should try to find someone that wants the same things as you and not try to like make them. I don't think that's how
well,
it
I don't
works.
mean by making. I mean,
how do you find them?
Yeah.
I mean, you should probably talk to them and figure out if they want those things. I mean, a lot of religious people seem to really care about having children like when they're really, really young. I mean, you can go for it if you want. I would say that it's probably not a good idea to do that when they're really, really young, because they should probably like try to figure out what they want first before they have kids.
All right, we got 3 more questions. Is that? Oh, I thought that's your hair. I thought that was your. Stand up, buddy. No, now you go. Yeah, I thought that guy's hand was up. Wow. The guy behind him. Go ahead. The blue shirt and the glasses. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I know. It's the guy. It's the hair guy. Do you know who it is?
With the tall hair?
Go ahead, buddy.
I see.
The guy who was talking to him. Yes, you. Listen, we're gonna do 1 question from GA, 1 question from Mayor, and 2 from VIP in a second. So go ahead.
Okay, so question.
Oh, it's not what the
If
fuck?
somebody moved to the US a couple years ago, right? What would be your advice if that person wasn't able to kind of socially adjust to the US? What would you suggest?
I have one word for you. Immersion. You have to immerse yourself into United States culture. Where are you from?
The country of the year, Ukraine.
Well, congratulations from Ukraine.
He said, how do I immerse?
Yeah, what's your outcome? You want to be
How do I immerse? And he said immersion.
Yeah, I don't know.
American?
Ideally.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, first
I'd
you
like to
can't
be
talk like
sunny,
this
but-
if you want to be the American. You have to immerse yourself in
Speak
American
Ukrainian
culture.
right now. Speak Ukrainian. He can't do that. That's not okay.
It's fine, but immerse yourself in American culture and watch
I
as
think
many
speaking
people.
more from a perspective. Are you speaking about from a perspective of like adjusting your status and stuff?
Yeah.
I can speak to this.
Okay,
This is
go.
immigration. Simple. Number 1, don't violate any laws while you're here.
Yep.
Okay. Whether it's like working illegally, whatever, because if you get caught, it's gonna fuck you up and then you might get deported. So that's number 1. Number 2, try to do it legally. You're coming from Ukraine, you could potentially go refugee status, and then go ahead and consult with an immigration attorney that's not a scammer.
That's
Make
what
sure you do your research. A lot of immigration attorneys are scammers. I've arrested a bunch when I was on the job. So that's what I'm
And
saying.
what about socially?
Wait, yeah, what? I don't think the guy's asking for like, what's my legal path to residency?
I mean, it was a very vague question, to be fair.
I feel like the answer is like he's trying to figure out like how do I socialize here. He came here from another country 2 years ago, and he's trying to figure out like how does he immerse himself and get like friends and girls. Probably that's what I'm getting. I mean, it's fresh and fed. He's probably not here like, hey, can you guide me through the immigration process? He's probably saying, how do I find girls and like socialize? That's my guess. But
Okay,
aside.
so I can speak to that because I came from immigrant here as well. So ultimately, you have to know.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
what about socially?
Okay,
Aside.
so I can speak to that because I came from immigrant here as well. So ultimately, you have to decide what
Don't
you want.
break any laws, by the way, too.
You have to decide what you want coming to America. You want to be successful, you want a family, what is priority to you? Once you have that set in your mind, make a goal list of what you want, and then learn it from people that are already here. So for example, find a mentor in your space. For example, I want to learn real estate. So look online, mentors real estate on YouTube. You could do these all that here as well. And then find groups, for example, meetup.com, where you can go to these events, meet people in person, and ask them questions.
I feel like every now and then, it's not the case, but how fucking crazy would it be if Fresh was actually like 165 IQ, pulling the strings behind the
I
door?
was just thinking that when you started saying that.
Because every
If
now
he's
and then
like-
he gives an
like-
answer, and I'm like,
I wouldn't say his answers ever give off that vibe. But
I mean, like, this is a pretty good answer, okay?
165.
165, he might be behind
And
the
he
scenes.
did understand that girl when she said opportunistic. And
Yeah, he did.
Didn't get it?
And he was like, opportunistic. Oh, she's using the incorrect dictionary definition. You're probably going by Merriam-Webster. That's what he was thinking in his mind, and he sipped some tea.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know?
Because once again, it's about community. So you're by yourself here now, but you need a community for yourself. A brotherhood goes a long way. So find a community you could thrive in. And for example, once again, figure out what your goal is. Once that's your goal, move from there.
Also can help you with this one.
And welcome to America, buddy, the greatest country in the world.
Also can help you with this one. though.
Now he's got to like say something retarded to balance out because he doesn't want to give away the act, okay? Hold on. Here it comes. Because he's like, shit, I think I gave too much. Now, here we go. Bring it back.
And then,
Whatever the fuck you want to do here in America,
and then, of
you
course,
can do it.
Of course, bro. Join the CEO network. There you go.
Nice plug right here. We have a VIP that wants to ask a question. Go ahead, buddy.
The what network?
It's their fucking pay for record. Like, it's like their Hustle University or whatever, right?
Oh, is he next? Oh, I didn't see who was next.
Hello, hey, how's it going? First, I want to say, Fresh and Fit, I love your content. Keep doing what you're doing. I respect all love from New York. So this is a question for the ladies. From an objective standpoint, back in Neolithic times, if women had to fulfill a man's role and vice versa, would the human race go extinct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just be like yes or no. It doesn't have to be an extensive answer.
Yes. Yeah.
That was pretty simple. Except for Melina. She'd be fighting saber-tooth tigers.
You know, it's what was the question?
In Neolithic time, like the Stone Age.
Stupid.
No, we're good. You've answered the
I'm sorry, I
question.
can't hear what
Give it to this guy right here.
All right, question for the ladies. I'll tell you my name after. Who here is actually involved in heavy streaming? Have a lot of followers in their social media account? Do all you ladies have over like 10,000 per social media presence?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Yes or no? Majority you do? Okay. Say social media.
I think like 4 of them do. I don't think very many here have like big social media followings. But
Today shut down. What is your secondary job and how would you? Yes or no? Majority you do? Okay. Say social media today shut down. What is your secondary job and how would you achieve that? After all the simps, stop following you guys.
Not my first job.
Well, I'll answer that first.
Yeah.
I don't have some people pay me a lot of money for my services. So there people aren't just like paying me on OnlyFans. I host global retreats with a lot of athletes and celebrities that attend. So, but if all that failed and I went to shit.
I like how nobody's gonna call her out on this because she's been like the ultimate simp the entire fucking program. But if she would have been like an OnlyFans girl, she's like, oh no, people pay for my services. I host retreats. They would have roasted the ever living fuck out of
For
her.
calling it like, yeah, fake job.
Yeah.
I would, and I couldn't, get clients from online. I would do my best to find who I thought wanted like a really submissive, subservient wife that wanted me to like cook, clean, give them daily blowjobs, have children, because I could still have children. And I would just take my best shot and go that way, because I would be the ultimate wife.
Aren't you prior military?
I am.
Air Force.
I'm a 95 Bravo.
Oh.
You want a blowjob right now, buddy?
No, I don't want that. Not from her.
We're giving half off blowjobs.
Military belief.
What about you ladies? Any more answers about that? What would you ladies do?
I would go
have one
back
more
to
answer.
school because in Sweden we get that for free.
That is awful.
I know.
By the way, nice to meet you. I am Mr.
We get
Sheets.
paid actually. We get paid for school.
Clap it up for this guy one time. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We got 2 more questions and we got to wrap up. I see that guy in the suit right there, and then there was a guy that just stood up back there. You'll go next, buddy. Yeah.
Got out of work. I came all the way from Miami. Wanted to go ahead and show support. Love these guys right here. My question to the women and the men.
He came all the way from Miami. It was like a 40-minute drive. Okay. It's like
Wait, where is this?
in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
Melina just came from there, right?
I thought it was in Miami.
Sure. This guy's acting like he's fucking
Yeah.
Che Guevara. Okay, chill, dude.
In here, how do you become, or let me reword that, how do you demand or command respect amongst uncommon strangers when you're traveling? How do you command that respect amongst uncommon folks?
I think being articulate is very helpful. I think when you can be articulate, it can help command respect and attention no matter where you go, no matter what industry you're in.
Highly feminine. I think being highly feminine, but also because I obviously feminine, but I also command the.
It's like just the most. She's like if Just Pearly thinks Twitter was like made into a human. It's like that's what this woman is.
Attention of the room when I need to be. So I think and being great at really reading people's body language and just watching how they move, so you can understand like what situation to be in and how to act accordingly.
I listen more than I speak. And
Listen,
it works
yeah.
very well because I used to be the opposite.
And what happened?
Problems.
And now you listen more than you speak.
Yes.
2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You guys want to answer this?
Yeah.
Is that a question for the gentleman as well?
You can take this one. I would just say you have to read the room because, for example, every setting is going to be different. And for networking, it's about being able to just kind of like see where you're going to fit in and what your role is. For example, to be likable means you have to figure out what each person wants you to be in a scenario. Now, for the most part, though, if you want to have respect, it's like, okay, cool. On some level, read the room, and then, for example, see who's the top guy in the room, and just see where his level's at. And then from there, if you're confident who you are as a man, he's going to see that as well. But I might be able to battle. The point is that, like, you're going to read the room first, and then see who's the dominant one. If it's you, great. If it's not, you have to acquiesce to that, like, battle. Pretty much.
Good answer, Walter.
Respect.
Wait, what did Walter do prior to FNF? I know he already had clout, but for what?
We're not allowed to talk about that.
Why?
Classified.
Not Myron. I said Walter.
Walter.
Classified.
Yeah, he's got that kind of background.
You know about it?
I'm just saying, okay? That if you got kidnapped somewhere, you'd want this guy to be your dad, okay?
Are you serious?
No,
like, you know
I don't
something
know.
about?
I thought he was like a car dealer and he got like cheated on by a girl and it like ruined his life and that's why he became fresh. Isn't that what happened?
Oh, maybe. He just like laughed a little hard when the guy was like, oh, if social media disappeared, what would you guys do? And I know Fit did Sling prior, but I was just wondering like, oh, did Fresh do Sling prior?
I don't know. I think he worked like as a IT help desk guy. Unironic, right? Because he said customer service technician or something is what he said. So I think that's what he was doing.
I'd hate to be on the other end of that phone call.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Just play it.
A round of applause for you guys for putting this event together. I was just curious on the metrics and factors you guys are gonna have to consider in order to put on another event like this. I'm sure the crowd and myself benefited in so many different ways. So I know it's costly for your guys' time, etc. But do you guys have any idea what things you guys be looking for the future?
I think it's just gonna come down to a conversation with the three of us, and we'll work something out. And I don't know, we're gonna kind of feel the vibe of the room. If you want us to do it again, I think we'll do it again. Okay. Last question. Whoever raises their hand the highest gets the last question. This guy with the hat on. He was first. Go ahead, buddy.
Appreciate you. What's going on, man? Thank you, Fresh and Fit. This is a lit show. I appreciate you guys. Jesus is king. Jesus is king, baby. You already know what's going on. I really appreciate it. My name is 4G Tone. Everything we do is for good, for God, and for grace. But my genuine question to you guys...
Move away from the pole.
Oh, I got
Not
you.
a stripper.
I know, right?
There you go.
Too close. Too close. Stupid. Oh.
Gentlemen, your job is, as a man, as a father, is to keep your daughters off the pole.
Yes. Keep everybody off the pole. Right here's good?
Go ahead.
So my question is, Dale Carnegie said that when Abraham Lincoln was trying to lead his coalition, like lead to a better United States, he had a woman next to him as well. Same thing with the leaders in here, like PBD, he has Jen. Everybody that has had an impact on the world has someone behind them that really allowed them to not motivate them, but do something for because they want to do it for the love of their woman, like MLK with Coretta. What do you see if people play their distinct roles, right? Man and woman, leadership-wise, where could the world be? Where do you see the world looking like? Not even the world, let's say United States primarily. What do you see it looking like so that we can all live in a better society as well? And then, I mean, by that is like, do you see more innovation? Do you see wars? What do you see? Do you see something that's a society better to live in? Do you see less like big pharma working?
Your question is what exactly? Just to be clear.
Where do you see the world? My apologies, I know I'm going. Where do you see the world? Like,
if we were together as families again?
Yeah, together as a family again. Like, do you see like crazy things that could happen that can enhance where we live? Yeah, go.
I'll take this one. So.
Yeah, I know, it was crazy, my bad.
Was that a plane for the landing?
Yeah, land a plane.
I appreciate the question because my favorite book of all time is written by Dale Carnegie, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Okay, great book. If you haven't read it, read the freaking book, okay? I've also read Lincoln on Leadership, right? When he talks about circling the troops and making sure that you're there, and we learned that during COVID, that we were all social distancing. You know, the companies that were able to be in the office together succeeded in all the remote stuff, which I think was kind of nonsense. So, but my answer to your question is, I'm the type of person that doesn't want to. I don't think men need to shit on women, and I don't think that women need to shit on men. So I don't think it's like a binary losing proposition, zero-sum game. I want to see men win, and I also want to see women win. And I know what it looks like for men to lose, blowing your freaking fucking brains out. And I know what it looks like for women to lose, and where they think that they're single boss babe, and next thing you know, they're Chelsea Handler, and they're crying themselves to sleep every night, and they're making videos on me pretending.
Suicide and
suicide and being a boss babe. It's like basically it's bad. Yeah.
That's pretty much your
So
death.
I think if men and women can come together and listen to each other and do what we do here, and have shows like this, and have dialogue, and sometimes when you have dialogue, you disagree, and that's fine. You can disagree without being disagreeable, but listen to what the other side is saying and try to engage and learn something. So I want to see men win. I want to see women win. And the reality is that if men and women win, that means families will win. That means children will win. That means society will win. That means America will win. So that's what I want to see. That's it? All right, cool. I dropped the mic. Thank you, guys. Great answer. Okay. Well, I appreciate Myron saying it was a great answer because all I do is appreciate his answer.
That was a great answer.
Anyway, last but not least, one last time, please, round of applause for Fresh and Fit and being here. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here, from the back of the frickin' room to the front of the room. We appreciate you guys being here, and for everyone watching at home.
Real quick,
yeah,
let's give a round of applause for the audience and the thousands of men watching out.
Yes, sir. Did he skip the female panel? Or is he gonna get to it?
He's gonna get to it. He'll get there.
He thanks the
Listen, guys,
audience
just so y'all know,
first.
He'll get there.
There's no difference between just because we're up on the stage and you guys are there. There's no difference. The only difference is that we're saying what you guys are fucking
He's gonna
thinking.
say it
We'll speak for
next.
you guys.
Hold on.
It's the only difference.
He's
Thank
about
you for
to.
supporting.
He's about to.
Thank you guys for being here. I believe we're doing photos with the guys in the
He's
VIP.
about to, he's about to,
So
he's
we'll
about
line
to.
up. And what's that? And premiere? Okay.
Premium, yeah.
And then-
and premium. All right, awesome.
And thank
One
you.
final round of applause to everybody being here. Thank you guys so much. DJ, it's on you. Thank you, Fresh and Fit.
That's so good. The audience.
I feel like that's the
and-
perfect ending.
Yeah,
about-
that was perfect. I wish they gave you a reason for why they uninvited you.
Well, I mean, now it looks obvious. They just wanted to do like their panel with like a ton of women, right? Like there wouldn't have been space for me on that stage. They just wanted to do Fresh Fit. Adam,
But you could have been a fourth chair.
or
for the men.
Alex. Well, no, but why would they want to do that? This is like Fresh and Fit plus.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is Adam Sosnick? It's Adam. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nothing else? No final thoughts or feelings or?
It was pretty entertaining. I've never seen one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, I did see Urine Pearls like months ago. But this one was good.
Cool.
Good stuff.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, hey, thank you. We appreciate you being here for this Farha Friday. Are you going to be here next Friday? Or are you going out of town again? Or family coming in? Or?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
It's tentative.
Gotcha. Make sure
But
to keep
yes.
writing all of our fights in between, because who knows how many random things we'll fight about. I'm sure you've got like 10 things from this stream that we can fight about between now and
Yeah,
next
thanks.
Friday.
And make
so
sure you do coke before the next time I come over, because I almost cried today from your lack of energy.
Thank you.
That was
I'll try to be like as
traumatizing.
high energy as possible, because I know that if I'm not carrying 100%,
I think it's like how you were saying privilege is invisible. Like, you're so nice to me that when
Uh.
you're even like neutral, it feels like
Gotcha.
oppression.
That's okay. I
Yeah.
understand. Woman point of view. You're expected to be treated like a princess at all points in
That's
time.
what I was expecting.
I understand. Okay.
Even you, like, not giving me this chair after the first time, I thought I did something wrong. But you're like, this is my chair. But I'm like, yeah, but.
But this is
first
how I
time-
work, because I'm red pill. I keep you at an appropriate distance. I make sure that you're vying for my attention. I'm not being.
You give me the
20%.
chair the first time, and then afterwards you take it away. So I question myself. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck, there's another great Whiplash analogy in there. Fuck, you need to watch that movie. Ask your brother about Whiplash, and he's going to tell you, oh my god, Farha, you haven't seen that movie? It's so good.
I'll ask him right now.
He's definitely seen that movie. And it's definitely one of his top 8 favorite
Have you
movies.
seen the movie Whiplash?
He's going to say it's
Also,
so good.
do girls in Boulder wear makeup?
Why would I trust a guy to answer that question?
Because I've been to Boulder.
I don't trust you, okay?
Okay.
Has he read it? Can you tell?
He doesn't have red receipts on.
Wow. What an awesome guy. I like this guy more and more every time. Is he typing?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. He's probably sleeping.
No, he's not.
How do you know?
Because he was up till like 5 a.m.
Okay, maybe you wanted to sleep early tonight. It's already 2 a.m.
I feel like he'd say that.
Wait, what's your brother's name again? Forens or something? Or Forays?
You're gonna dox my family?
Oh, well, okay, fuck you then. It starts with an F. I was going to say I could do him for Friday instead of you.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, because it works, but
Yeah.
okay.
He asked to come, and I said no because I was scared they'd like him more.
True. Good
and then
job.
I'd see a clip later of like Destiny and Feroz screaming
You
at each
just
other,
doxed
and
your
then
brother.
they'd say better than Fatwa too.
Damn.
What do you think of Amy's performance tonight?
I would say exemplary. I like that every single time she spoke, it was just say something with incredible profoundness. Like she chose her
Yeah.
moments like a surgeon, and she struck like a
They
hummingbird.
did group her in with the compliments. They said girl in blue shirt.
Absolutely.
Great responses.
Girl, blue, yeah.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal. Wow. I look forward to seeing her future performances on.
I mean, she's just your proxy, right? Like you trained her for this, probably.
I don't prefer proxy. I actually prefer prodigy, because that was what I would consider her. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. I love you guys. It's been fun. We'll be back. Oh shit! Wait, who just joined?
Wait,
Oh, what? Oh, do you want me to advertise the merch?
what's that cute little plushie in the background you got there?
Wow, the cute little plushie can be found at store.destiny.gg, guys. Look at this guy. Hold on. Look at that. Look at how cute and adorable he is.
Wow, look at
Farah
that
has
cute
like 10 of
plushie.
these, right?
This is cute.
You have like a bed full of these. They're so adorable, guys. Check these out.
In her bed. What?
Stop, Nina. Don't be weird. Okay.
That's
That's all.
That's all.
Okay, here you go. Buy these. They're adorable. They're cool. Yeah. All right.
How much money do you make off merch?
About $50,000 a day. Okay. All right. I love you guys. It's been fun. We're going to cappuccino, 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 my dude. I'll catch you guys.
Why do you say that?
Because that's my outro.
But what does it mean?
What? Fuck, I don't remember. We used to say like a long time ago on the internet, say like rip, just for whatever. Like, oh, see you later, rip, rest in peace. We just say that.
I get rip.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So it's like,
that's
so then it
intuitive.
was like, yeah, like ripperoni, like see you later, ripperoni, and then you just like add more words to it, and eventually.
Oh, was
it's
that the
just-
first word?
Yeah, like ripperoni, but then you just like add more. It's like ripperoni. Now I don't remember what it all is. See you guys later, ripperoni cap.
I ruined
I don't
it.
know. You fucked it up. What's like the first three?
Just try again.
I don't remember it now.
Ripperino cappuccino. My tutorino.
I don't remember it. Ripperoni, cappuccino, pep. I don't know it now. You fucked me up. I can only say it once per night. It's like a spell, and I ran out of mana. Okay, so I'll cast it again tomorrow night. You can listen then if you give a fuck about it. Okay, I'm leaving. Good night, guys. Bye. Rip.